Hey guys, it's been a long, 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 long time since I've posted anything on YouTube. Sorry guys, basically the biggest thing is I just want to apologize to all you guys for just disappearing the way I did and not posting any videos. Jeez, over 6 months now. Actually, it's been longer than that. Not since what, last summer. Oh, I bet none of you guys even know I got this beard. But no, biggest reason is I just didn't feel like posting videos on YouTube anymore for collecting Hot Wheels. I mean, posting these videos is something that I was doing for fun. And it got to the point where I just got bored with it and I just said, out of hell with this, I'm done. No reason really. I mean, it's nothing that was nothing was going on with me or anything. I was having a busy summer, here at work, and I had that to deal with, and that was pretty much it. I've been making videos all along, just haven't posted them publicly on YouTube. That's all, because a lot of what I've been doing is driving videos, actually. Where I put the video on the dashboard of my car. Actually, from, I believe it was either April or May of last year, I posted a sample video. It was something that I was planning on doing on YouTube on a regular basis, but when I realized that after I had been making them for a little while, there is no way in hell I was going to post them up on YouTube, publicly anyway, because I give away way too much personal information in those videos, and I'm not comfortable giving away that kind of information publicly on YouTube, or any other website for that matter. Not just YouTube, because YouTube is not the only website I post videos to. Actually, yeah, actually it is the only one. I have some videos I post on Facebook, but those are private. Nobody will ever see those. Those are just for me. That's just for my own entertainment. That's the only reason I do it. That's the only reason I do the driving videos. Is anybody ever going to see them publicly on YouTube? No. Because I make those videos for my own entertainment, and that's it. That's M.E., my enjoyment. That's it. That's a quote from Homer Simpson. But yeah, everything's been fine for the most part. Business has been kind of slow here at work, so I've been... it's the slow season. I work at a rental hall, and rentals are busy during the summer, but during the winter there's frig all going on around here. It's been a pretty busy winter. It's not bad. February could have been a better month than it was, but for the middle of winter, it's a dead of winter here in Michigan too, so it's like ain't much going on. But there ain't many parties going on. Nobody's getting married, really. Nobody can afford to get married anymore anyway. Especially with I don't know how the economy is in other parts of the country, but here in Michigan, it sucks. It really sucks. Especially since, effective next month, Michigan is going to have the right to work law. Don't get me started on that. If anybody who's watching this video works in a state where the right to work law is in effect, let me know. First of all, let me know how it's going for that state. God, there's probably at least 30 states in the country that have it now. 31 plus this one. My estimate's probably off. I'm maybe a little less, maybe a little more. I could be wrong. But I know Mississippi was the first state to initiate the right to work law. And if anybody who's watching my video lives in Mississippi, if any of you there, let me know how the economy is going there. Was the right to work law a good thing or a bad thing for your state? And those of you who live in a state that don't have the right to work law yet, pray to God you never get it. Because here's what happened in Michigan. For the elections last year, we had a proposal. It was the collective bargaining was the proposal. I forget what number it was now. It doesn't make any difference. It got voted down anyway. I voted in favor of it because I agreed with my dad that collective bargaining is something that it was a controversial proposal for Michigan because, well, obviously not a lot of people were in favor of it because it got voted down. I know it got voted down because we're going to have the right to work law now because of it, because it got voted down. See, what happened was collective bargaining was supposed to be a proposal for a law that would give bargaining rights for jobs to those of us workers. Basically, it would give the workers some kind of leverage. But it's controversial because so many companies just didn't want it, I guess. I'm not really too sure. I'm not at the top, I'm at the bottom with everybody else. So, but yeah, it was pretty bad. It was definitely pretty bad. So, but yeah, collective bargaining if that law would have gone into effect, it would have kept Michigan from becoming becoming a state where the right to work law is. I can word that a little better. I call it a right to work state because the states with the right to work law, yeah, companies love the right to work law, absolutely, because there's not going to be a company in Michigan that's going to have any business paying any worker more than minimum wage. It's not necessary. Because if somebody's getting paid more than minimum wage, let's say, for example, if I'm working at ABC Warehouse, and I'm making $9 an hour there, the right to work law gives somebody else the right to come in and take my job for $1 less than I'm making. They can come in and take my job for minimum wage. They have that right. That's what the right to work law is. And it sucks. It takes all of the leverage that any workers unions, everything. We have absolutely no leverage to keep our jobs. It's terrible. For the companies, yeah, it's great because they don't have to pay as much to the workers. If somebody is getting it boggles my mind how so many states could even have this law in effect after. I know I asked a little earlier in this video for people from Mississippi to let me know how the economy is in their state, since they were the first state to initiate the right to work law. I already know. Your economy was in the toilet before the right to work law came into effect. And I know for a fact that your economy is still in the toilet. A guy I used to know a while back, he lived in northern Mississippi, and he was busting his ass working in I believe it was a furniture factory, I'm not sure. But whatever it was, he was working long, hard hours, and it was for I don't know what he was getting paid. I mean, I think it was like $8 an hour or something. And he was management. He wasn't even on the floor. He wasn't even I don't think he was a worker. I think he was an assistant manager there, or a line foreman or something. He was, he wasn't right at the bottom. He was above it. At $8 an hour. That's pitiful. Unfortunately, most factory workers here, what little factory jobs there are left, they're making between $7.25. That's the other problem. The Michigan state minimum wage is the federal minimum wage, I believe. I'm not sure about that. It might be a little higher. It might be $7.40 an hour. But after the right to work law, I know they're going to drop it to the federal minimum, if they can drop it. I don't know if can they legally drop the minimum wage? I don't know. But anyway, that's my rant on the right to work law. I didn't mean for that to take up so much of this video, but it's just something that it's been on my mind for a while now. It's become the big issue here in Michigan. So the governor's just trying to screw this state over. That's all there is to it. And I've been going on about this video is going on 10 minutes. Holy crap. You know what? I don't care. I'll make this video a half hour long. I don't care. I'll give her for an hour. If nobody watches this, what do I give a shit? But it's yeah. Anyway, back to my life. Luckily, the right to work law will not affect my job here because I'm already at the bottom. They couldn't pay me any less, not legally anyway. So my job is safe. That's the only thing the right to work law guarantees, is that everybody has the right to work. The only thing guaranteed is that the only jobs that are safe are the jobs at the bottom. If you're making minimum wage, you're safe, because even though somebody else could come in, even though they could still come in and take your job away from you, it's not too much of a benefit to the company to do that, because the company's not gaining anything by losing you and replacing you with somebody else, because you're already minimum wage anyway. So anyway, let's move on. Back to my life. Yeah, I said that about 2 minutes ago, didn't I? I've just been giving her here at the hall, just, keeping on, getting work done. God, I haven't made a video since last summer. What the hell's been going on since last summer? Not a whole hell of a lot. I've just been working here at the hall. Let's see, go through the fall. Not a whole lot happened in the fall. Nothing spectacular, nothing worth talking about. Do a video that's going to be viewed by the public. The holidays were all right. I had to work here Christmas Day, but I have to do that every year, so that's not a big deal. Let's see, the winter was what it was. I mean, it's, in case any of you are wondering what the hell I'm doing, I'm switching back and forth from one hand to the other. I'm using one of these pistol grip video cameras, and it's not the most comfortable thing to hold when you're aiming it at yourself. If I'm pointing it away from me, not bad at all. But the way it's shaped, the way I'm holding it, it's it's kind of strange. Anyway, but yeah, as far as my videos goes, I've been making my driving videos all along. I never stopped doing that. I'm just not comfortable posting those publicly on any site, actually. YouTube, Facebook, doesn't make any difference. Nobody will ever see those public because like I said earlier, I give away too much information. I give way too much information away. I'm not comfortable with anybody with internet access being able to see my video and hear what I'm talking about. And, I'm talking about personal things. That's for me. Those, like I said, those driving videos are for my own enjoyment. And somebody just pulled into the parking lot here. Huh. I'm going to stop this video for a second.